What if I told you that a single sentence written thousands of years ago could actually hold a key to understanding our entire reality? In this explainer, we're going to dive into a really profound idea from one of humanity's most ancient spiritual texts.
So where are we getting this from? Well, we're going way, way back, to the very dawn of Indian philosophy. We're talking about the earliest Hindu texts, known as the Vedas, and these were composed thousands of years ago. It's some seriously ancient wisdom.
And tucked away inside these ancient hymns is this core concept that has just rippled through the ages, right? It's influenced so many spiritual and philosophical traditions. And what's amazing is that it's a super simple but incredibly profound idea about unity, diversity, and really the nature of truth itself.
Okay, Section 1, One Truth, Many Names, a glimpse into the Rig Veda. So yeah, this idea is captured perfectly in just one line from the Rig Veda, which is one of the oldest parts of these sacred texts. And here it is, the whole thing, in just a few words. Truth is one, the wise call it by many names. Just let that sink in for a second. It's powerful, right? It's not just a philosophical statement, it's almost like a guide for how to see the world.
Okay, so let's break that down a little bit. Truth is one. What does that mean? It's pointing to this idea of a single unified reality underneath everything. And then you have the second part, many names. This is where we come in. It acknowledges the countless ways we humans see and talk about that one reality, through our different cultures, our languages, our beliefs.
Section 2, The Nature of Reality, the core teaching of the Vedas. See, this isn't just some pretty poetic line. No, this is the absolute philosophical bedrock of the whole Vedic worldview. It's a direct statement about what reality is.
And here's the key takeaway from the Vedic teaching itself. It's this foundational belief that reality is one, but it shows up in a ton of different forms. The idea is that, at its very core, reality is this single, indivisible thing. Everything we see, everything we experience, it's all just a different expression of that one single source.
So this brings up a pretty obvious question, right? But how was this single reality actually experienced? I mean, if the world we see is so full of different things, how did these ancient people connect with that one unified reality they were talking about? Was it just a cool idea they thought about?
Okay, Section 3, the centrality of practice, from philosophy to lived experience. And the answer is a big no. This was not just a thought experiment for them. The whole point was to take it from a philosophical idea to something you could actually feel, a direct, lived experience of that unity.
And they had two main ways of doing this, two central pillars, ritual and sacred sound. Think about it. These weren't just random ceremonies. The complex rituals were seen as a way to sync up human actions with the order of the cosmos. And the chanting of sacred sounds, mantras, that was believed to be a way to literally vibrate at the same frequency as reality itself. It was like a direct line to the source.
So, let's bring this back to today. Section 4, a question for today. The echo of an ancient idea. I mean, thousands of years have passed. What does this ancient idea mean for us now? What's its echo in our world?
I think the key takeaway, the big idea to hold on to, is this simple but really powerful way of seeing the world. One reality, many expressions. When you look at it this way, maybe all these different fields, science, art, religion, philosophy, maybe they're not all fighting to have the one truth. Maybe they're just different languages, all trying to describe the very same single reality.
And that leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. The Vedas says that the wise are the ones who can see that one truth behind all the different forms. So, in our world today, which feels so divided all the time, what do you see? Do you just see the many names, or can you see the single truth that connects us all?